Siena is a historic city in the region of Tuscany and is the capital of the province of Siena. This city is well known for its gorgeous architecture and a beautiful main square, the Piazza del Campo. Furthermore, Siena has a historic city center that has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Additionally, Siena is also known for its legendary Palio horse race that takes place twice a year and draws hundreds of spectators. As with other cities in Tuscany, Siena was first settled by Etruscan tribes and became a town during the Roman reign of Emperor Augustus. As the town was not located near any major roads, it did not prosper during the Roman era. However, during the time of the Lombards, the town developed and eventually became the powerful Republic of Siena that lasted for several hundred years. In subsequent years, Siena continued to be prosperous, and today it relies mainly on its tourist and agricultural industries. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll tell you about the 10 places you can visit in Siena, Italy. So without further ado, let's dive in. 1. Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta. Siena Cathedral is one of the premier places of Gothic architecture in the whole of Italy. This building is simply fantastic, and both its exterior and interior designs are sublime. Originally constructed in the 13th century, the cathedral has stood for hundreds of years as an icon of the city and sits in the Piazza del Duomo in the history town center. The facade and exterior of the cathedral is magnificent and features a plethora of white stone and marble design features, plus several sublime frescoes. Furthermore, the interior of the church is quite breathtaking. Practically every angle is decorated, from striped polychrome marble arches to the ornate golden dome and the beautiful frescoes above the main altar. 2. Piazza del Campo. The Piazza del Campo is undoubtedly the main square of Siena. This superb open square contains some simply stunning architecture and is always buzzing with local life and tourism. What makes this square so inviting are the curved lines of the buildings that provide an enclosed and friendly feeling. Notable buildings located on the square include the gigantic Torre del Mangia, the beautiful Palazzo Publico, and the Fountain of Gaia. Many people start their tour of Siena from this very point, and it also contains a range of cafes, restaurants, and shops. The beautiful medieval architecture, lively atmosphere, and interesting shape of the square make it a prime attraction. 3. Palazzo Publico. Located in the Piazza del Campo, the Palazzo Publico is one of the most renowned structures in Siena and stands out due to its amazing architecture and the domineering Torre del Mangia. This medieval structure was created in the 13th century and served as the house of the Republican government of Siena. The exterior features an Italian Gothic design with a two-tone stone cladding and a plethora of beautiful arched windows. Furthermore, the interior of the palace contains some absolutely stunning frescoes. Practically every major room in the building is covered with ornate decoration and gorgeous paintings. Guided tours of the palace interior are possible, and it is also possible to climb to the top of the Torre del Mangia. 4. Torre del Mangia. This slender 102-meter-tall tower stands proudly at the end of the Palazzo Publico and is one of the best-known attractions in the city. This tower was constructed at the same time as the palace and features a similar two-tone design with a white stone crown. It is possible to climb to the top of the tower for unrivaled views of the city of Siena. Be warned, however, you have to climb over 200 steps to reach the top, but the reward is worth it. When you reach the top, you can look down on the Piazza del Campo and see the gorgeous Tuscan countryside. 5. Biblioteca Piccolomini. Siena Cathedral is a wonder in its own right, but within the walls of this impressive building is a hidden treasure. The Piccolomini Library is renowned throughout the country, and rightly so. Within this small room is one of the most impressive frescoes in the region of Tuscany. The walls, arches, and ceiling are covered with this immensely detailed painting created by Pinturicchio and his workshop team. 10 different scenes are depicted here, all of which relate to the life and career of Pope Pius II. The detail is fantastic, and the colors are still as vivid as the day they were created. Aside from the magnificent paintings, there is also a series of historical manuscripts on display. 6. Siena National Gallery. The Siena National Gallery is housed within a formed palace, which in itself is a fantastic building dating back to the 15th century. You can find the gallery on Via San Pietro in the historic town center just south of the Piazza del Campo. Within the confines of the superb gallery, there is a brilliant collection of art, predominantly from Sienese artists between the 12th and 6th centuries. Notable artworks include Raising of Lazarus and Entry into Jerusalem by Guy de Siena and Madonna Enthroned by Lorenzetti. Furthermore, there's also a series of cartoons by Beccafumi. This gallery is one of the most important in Siena, and it's a great place to visit to learn about the history of the city's arts and culture. 7. Church of San Domenico. The Church of San Domenico is located in the western part of the historic town center and features a jumble of different styles. Over the years, this church has been changed and added to, hence its immense size and strange amalgamation of design styles. Although the exterior isn't lavish in the same way as Siena Cathedral, the interior has some beautiful decorations such as the Chapel of Santa Caterina. This chapel features some gorgeous religious frescoes and some marble sculptures. Furthermore, the main nave contains some ornate religious fixtures such as golden candelabras and altar pieces. This building is yet another magnificent structure in the heart of Siena and is definitely worth the visit. 8. Piazza Salumbeni. The Piazza Salumbeni is a small but interesting square in the heart of the historic town center. On the three sides of the square, you can find three entirely different palace facades: the Palazzo Tantucci, the Palazzo Salumbeni, and the Palazzo Spanocchi. Originally, the center of the square was the Garden of Salumbeni Palace, but today it contains some beautiful patterned tiles and an ornate marble statue. The Palazzo Tantucci features an orange facade with many white-framed windows, whilst the adjacent Palazzo Spanocchi has an opulent light yellow design with a series of arched windows. Finally, the Salumbeni Palace has a cream facade with several windows adorned with intricate plasterwork. 9. Porta Pispini. During the Middle Ages, Siena was a mighty city and it had an extensive defensive network that surrounded much of the town center. The Porta Pispini, or Gate of the Waterspout as it is also known, is one of the remaining portals from this historic network and can be found in the eastern part of Siena. The gateway features a double doorway made from stone. Both have impressive arches, and the inner gate still has its wooden frame and doors. Furthermore, both doorways have a crenulated roofline and the effect is quite impressive. If you walk to the right of the gate, you can see the original city walls and a well-preserved guard tower too. 10. Santuario di Santa Caterina. This religious complex was created to honor Saint Catherine of Siena, and it's supposedly built over her original birthplace. Within the complex, you can find a variety of different structures, including several arcades and loggias and the Church of the Crucified. The loggias and arcades are beautifully decorated and contain some fantastic architecture. Additionally, the Church of the Crucified contains some opulent decorations and frescoes depicting the life of St. Catherine. This is a great place to visit to understand the importance of Siena's main saint. That was all from us today, folks. For more similar content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.